What's going on, everybody? Listen, we're just gonna do some fishing today. Overcast skies, a lot cooler today. We're here in Southern California, and really hoping to get on a frog bite, but we'll just see how it goes. Not a lot of activity right now, so we're just gonna try and see what we can find. Pretty shallow right now, trying to throw around some grass, some mats, little stuff that we see, and we'll just see how it goes.
That's a dadgum ditch panda.
Number one. Not exactly how I wanted to do it, but they're fat, that's for sure. Oh. There you go, on the rig. So I let it fall that time. Get underneath the bait ball. I figured I'd let it go down a little bit. We'll see if that works. Okay, tiny little jerkbait fish, but they're here. Might as well keep doing it. Okay, that's a big fish. Okay. Yeah. Knew it. Hey, I knew eventually I was gonna get that guy right there. Let me show you. I think you wanted that. Fat. I had two come out of it. Perfect time. Lots of wind. Beautiful time. Right now these bass are in the grass. I'm fishing above grass, throwing it into these bushes with a weedless setup here. It's awesome because you can just rip it through anything. Pattern. They want it. That's for sure. What's up, guys? We just got off the water and I wanted to go over all the baits that we used today to catch all these fish. We had a lot of fun. I had a bunch of fun today. It was awesome out there. They're pushing bait. They're in very, very specific spots. If you want to just get, you know, have some patience, you'll definitely catch fish. So, as you guys know, if you don't know already, I am a massive jerkbait fan, and I will throw that over almost anything else any time of the year, even when you're not supposed to. That's just how I roll. So, of course, I had my jerkbaits on the deck. I had a conventional jerkbait, Rerange 110, and some KVD stuff, hard to beat. And I had an A-rig on the deck, and I also had the soft jerkbait, which was fun. First things first, the jerkbait. Again, wanted to go over the gear and the bait. So this is a Rerange 110. I also threw a KVD 100, which is their smallest version, because I was trying to match the hatch. I wasn't getting a whole lot of love on this, so I grabbed my other one and threw a 100 on it. This is an SLX combo from Shimano. SLX 610, medium, extra fast. I will go over in a jerkbait video coming out that's in depth why I use it, but it is a fantastic setup, and there's not a lot of companies that have these specific rods that are, in my opinion, designed for jerkbaits. So it's an SLX reel, 7.2 to 1, 12-pound fluorocarbon. Always throw 12 pounds. The FC Sniper, Sunline, this is pretty much what we use exclusively, especially for fluorocarbon, and we started throwing the Xplasma for braid, but that's a whole different deal. So that is your conventional, I guess you want to call hard jerkbait, whatever, setup. So the A-rig, I'm going to go over that next because I'm going to end with the soft jerkbait. The A-rig, I ran a Hog Farmer flex rig. It's the new tactical Bassin flex rig. It's super set up. It's got everything on it already, which is awesome, because when you buy an A-rig, most of the time you still have to set it up. So this has all the equipment already on it, including your twist locks. And this is a 6-wire. I wanted to try it out. It's flexible, super flexible, as you can see. And that is really important when you're throwing an A-rig. They will bite when you pump it, okay? Whether you pump it with your rod or whether you reel twitch it, you are going to get hit 9 times out of 10 when that pump happens, which it mimics bait fish that are freaked out because there's a bass there. So they smash it. You, believe me, 99% of the time you know when you get hit with an A-rig. They don't mess around. So I throw it on a variety of rods and reels. This one specific is an SLX XT reel. Wanted to try that out. It's a 7.2 as well. It's got a little bigger design. I really like it. It's a fun reel, and it's a Daiwa tattoo rod, 7.6. This is actually a rod that I utilize a lot for jig fishing, stuff like that, small swim baits, and then A-rigs can get pretty heavy, so you want something with a good solid backbone and a pretty fast tip. So I throw most of my stuff A-rig wise. I throw most of it on braid to leader. This one I was throwing on fluorocarbon, so it just kind of depends on where you're at, but I feel a lot better when I'm throwing it on braid to leader, especially when the A-rig that you got tied on is 30 bucks. Those things aren't cheap, some of them, so you got to be mindful of that. At least for me, I'll throw it straight braid. I don't really care. When the fish are eating it, they really don't care either. So we're going with the soft jerkbait, fluke. That's what we throw almost exclusively, but there's a variety of fluke baits out there that are awesome. I've always thrown flukes and I love them. This is their regular, the super fluke. Okay, they also have a junior, which I throw a bunch of on spinning tackle, and I also throw the Magnum on this setup and with weedless. So this setup here is nose hooked. I've got some stuff coming out in that new jerkbait video that I will go over with you on some tips and tricks to keep that sucker on. This is an open water setup. When those fish are boiling on bait, this is a fun setup because they hook themselves pretty much. Now, I also threw it weedless with a 3/0 EWG. You can throw it with a 3/0 regular worm, flatworm hook as well, which either way, it's up to you. With this one, you do have to set the hook. So you want something that's kind of stout. Again, this is the Shimano Intensa rod, okay? Shimano, the thing about the Shimano series rods is they go from all the way from their lowest end stuff all the way up through their super high end stuff, and it's basically the same. So you can get this 610 medium heavy extra fast or medium extra fast in their entire lineup, which is sweet. So budget wise, do what you want, man. If you want something a little bit lighter, a little different setup for the grip, you know, go with it. I mean, do whatever you want. Believe me, I've got a bunch of more expensive stuff and the rod just doesn't work. So I love the extra fast. I'll go over that in that other video, I promise. This is, again, the Intensa. It's lighter than the SLX. I paired it with the Lew's Tournament Pro, which is literally taking over my reels in the boat. I love Shimano, don't get me wrong. I have all the way from SLX all the way up to the Metanium. But I'm gonna tell you, that Lew's stuff is awesome. So again, that was it. It was a super fun day. It took me a little while to figure out the pattern, but when I did, I got some stuff, I moved, I replicated it. You know, the soft jerkbait, there's two places where that soft jerkbait really shines, in my opinion. If those fish are boiling over deeper water where it's open and they're coming up and they're eating, that thing will almost get a bite every single time if they're on the surface, okay? The other place where that thing shines, without a doubt, is around cover. So bushes, brush piles, grass, and that's when you switch over to a weedless setup, and I'm telling you, it is like catnip because these fish go absolutely bananas over this thing. It's a really fun technique. It is a really easy technique because you can do it on spinning tackle and you can do it on bait casting tackle, and you're gonna get the same kind of results. So go out there and have some fun. It is a fun time right now, not only here in California but across the country. Fish are being pushed into the shallow water and these fish are hammering these kind of baits. I hope you picked some up from this video, guys. Really appreciate it. Leave a comment down below on some of the stuff that you guys are catching these fish on. Any questions that you have, believe me, we will get back to you. In the meantime, hit that like button, smash it if you want to. I'm not going to do that again because I almost put a hook through my hand. And don't forget to subscribe. We will see you guys next week. We love you. Take care.